I'm Serenity and this is my channel, and welcome to my Eras tour vlog. We are traveling to Indianapolis for the last United States leg of the tour. I'm very excited, so let's get into it. We gotta start with packing. So the night before, I packed all my skirts, dresses, my outfit for the tour, then all my tops. I took like half of all my Taylor merch, some McLaren merch because we're gonna go to the Speedway, my Snoopy jammies, tights, glitter, shoes, cowboy boots, glitter shoes, my hair tools, everything. Of course, makeup, camera, friendship bracelets, all that. And I'm not gonna lie, I packed at midnight and then got up at 4 a.m. in my TTPD sweatsuit to go to the airport. I didn't sleep. Anyways, made it to the airport around 5 a.m. after checking in all our luggage, headed to my gate, and look how cute the Halloween stuff is. My airport is really small, so we weren't late or anything, but it's so cute to actually see the Halloween decorations. Got on our first flight from Texas to Atlanta, which was 4 hours. I started watching all the Harry Potters because this was my first time flying Delta. I'm usually an American Airlines girly, and it was super cute. I actually fell asleep on this flight. Landed in Atlanta, got some breakfast, and then went on my connecting flight to Indianapolis, watched the second Harry Potter. When we landed, we saw one of the two race cars in their airport, so took a picture of that. And it's really weird seeing these like in person. Once you exit all the terminals, in the main area is where they set up the Swift City, so the balloons to take pictures by, and big old picture of her on the wall, which was super cool to see. And each of the terminals were like Swift City direct. Checked into our hotel, which was like 30 minutes out of the main city, and we ordered Thai food for dinner, some curry, fried rice, and Thai coffee and Thai tea, then just stayed in. Even though it was like 7 p.m, we just wanted to rest for the full day ahead the next day. This is the outfit. It's Halloween, y'all. I'm also gonna take my McLaren jacket in case we go to the Speedway. That way we can get cute pictures. We decided to actually rent a car because it'd be cheaper than taking Ubers everywhere. So we picked up the rental car the first thing in the morning, then walked downtown to where this like Hunger Games fountain is. That's really cool, you guys. Is it inspired by that? We walked to the convention center where the merch is, and there was no line. They literally told us that there was a 3-hour line the day before. So we were in and out in like 15-20 minutes. And this is also where they had the Indy car to take pictures with. Then we did the tour downtown of hunting for the 11 helmets, took a picture of all of them, and then filled it in on Swift Alert with the helmet mastermind. These were so cute. Oh my god, I love them so much. And they were in 10 different hotels. One hotel had 2 of the helmets, Midnights and Evermore. It was nice to see how each hotel also set up for Taylor. My favorite was definitely the Hyatt Regency and the other Hyatt, but you can actually place bets on these to win them, and I was so close because I really loved Debut's helmet, but I don't know where I would put this. And each helmet had a corresponding description about a woman in racing, so that was so cool to see. And as we were walking downtown, they changed 23 street names to Taylor Swift songs, so you kind of just like find them as you're going around. I took a picture under a couple. Now it was raining this day. We did get rained on. My hair got really big. We did this for about 4 hours, and it was just a nice free activity, but it was also so engaging to have this activity. This was my mom's favorite hotel. They put her silhouette on the wall of the elevators. Another one had balloons. A bunch of them had friendship bracelet making stations. Another place to take pictures by. Then you had to see the JW Marriott picture of her on the hotel, and you cannot understand how massive her photo was on this hotel. It was like 80 stories high. And then I found out Caitlin Clark apparently is from Indiana as we were driving back to the hotel. We also exchanged a bunch of friendship bracelets with a bunch of other Swifties we saw downtown. We went through at least 60 this day out of the 160 I brought, and I will say it was kind of more chill. There was maybe like 300 to 400 Swifties downtown walking around doing all the activities compared to when the day we left, the Saturday, there was at least 5,000 Swifties downtown. So it was chill, and it was also raining outside, so not a lot of people wanted to be out. This is how we came back. It was rough. It was rough out there. Okay, we never gave you a room tour. Door, desk, that's my Stanley. I kind of just dumped everything on here when we got back right now. Chairs. This is actually a fold-out bed. TV, like a dining area. This is everything I just dumped from my bag. Portable charger, glasses, the Delta earphones, another bracelet that one of the hotels gave me. This one, the Hyatt Regency that had the Speak Now helmet, gave us. My purse. This is what I was wearing, but it is wet because it was raining. So I switched to what I'm wearing now. Merch. They also had Gracie's merch. The line was really short. We were in and out in like 20 minutes. My mom got the bag, I got the blue hoodie, and then I got Gracie's shirt. Also, big tip, always bring a tote bag when you're traveling because it's so easy to throw everything in here, especially because this got wet instead of my purse getting wet. And then this is just a cranberry juice and ginger ale from downstairs. TV, coffee, tea, microwave, oven, me. The mirror. I was wearing this underneath, and I took this in case we went to the Speedway, and by the time we got in the car, it was already raining. The bathroom, standard. This is all my mom's stuff, and only that is mine. Shower. Also, my hair was straightened when we left, and now it's my natural hair texture. Mom's corner, mom's bag, our half-eaten snacks, her stuff, some of the friendship bracelets I plan on wearing. Here are some of the bracelets. We used like a fourth of these. And then they made her bed, but they did not make mine, which is fine, but it's funny. That's it. We stayed in that night eating Panera, and then we went downtown to all these little pop-ups. So a bakery with red cupcakes, and then a little dog place with the albums on treats. I had to get all of them for my dog. Afterwards, we drove over to the Children's Museum where they had the Taylor Swift Friendship dinosaurs. These things are massive, and they were so cute, and they were such divas. Honestly, took pictures with these girls, and it was really funny. They were playing Kids Bop versions of her songs, and I couldn't figure out why until I realized they were playing Blank Space, and they were cropping out all the parts that said like I'm crazy and that sort of stuff. We went back to the hotel to get ready for the concert. So started with makeup. I took all my makeup off and then put it back on and did like the kind of black smoke eye. I always do a brown smoky eye daily, like a simple one. Then I glued jewels onto my eyes, and I've never done this, and I have really sensitive eyes, so this took like a good 20 minutes. And the makeup was giving, but it wasn't giving everything. But I will say, if you want a good foundation recommendation, I just switched to the Hourglass stick foundation and their concealer. It's amazing. And I also switched to using brushes instead of a beauty blender by Rare Beauty. That's also a big tip that's been making my makeup last longer and look a lot more flawless. I then curled my hair with a curling wand, and it was not doing what I wanted it to do. It was kind of representing my mood because I kind of hated my hair. It was so bad. It was falling right away. My hair wouldn't curl. I think it was the humidity in Indiana. My hair is used to dry air, but it was time to get dressed. And one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs is Mirror Ball. I relate to it a lot, which is depressing. So I wanted to go as Mirror Ball with all this shiny disco glitter. So that is what we went with. That is my outfit theme. Hence the silver jewels on my eyes compared to my normal brown tones I usually go with. I also brushed down my hair with a smoothing cone and hair wax to try to tame the flyaways. Tights, so regular tights, pearl tights. Shorts, because the dress is short. Here are our shoes. And the bag, I have a camera, 2 portable chargers, flats, sanitizer, my wallet, Kleenex because we'll probably cry, and both of our chargers. And then the bracelets are on more. Oh, here's even more bracelets. On. More over here. Here is our outfit. We're going as Mirror Ball, obviously. And bracelets. We have a lot more. Here is Mommy's outfit. She's obviously going for Reputation. And we're definitely late, but finally Saturday, the day we were leaving, so we drove out to the Indiana Speedway to go visit. I initially just wanted to stop, take pictures, get a couple merch items, but I didn't know they actually had a tour. So if you didn't know, this is the largest speedway, I believe, in the United States. I don't know, I think I learned that on the tour. I may be wrong. Anyways, so this used to host an F1 race, and I don't know if it's hosted NASCAR races, but we took the tour around the track, learning about its history. I don't know if the tour was necessarily worth the $15 because it was like 10 minutes in the bus and then 20 minutes taking pictures right here at the start finish line, and you kiss the bricks. But this is really cool to see. I think I'd only come back to Indiana if an F1 race ever came back here, because this is the pinnacle of motorsports. I've never been to COTA. I plan to be there next year. This place was so cool to see, and it'd be cool to compare it to COTA, which is like everything. And you see that road back there? That is actually the old F1 track. So the museum has been closed for about like 6 months, they said, and it'll be closed till mid next year as they're doing renovations. So we actually could not go in there, but we took pictures by these cement statues, drove out under these tunnels that are under the grandstands, which was a fun experience. and then across the street it tells you what series are hosted there. Of course, IndyCar is hosted there, and I took pictures in my McLaren jacket because Arrowhead, McLaren, and we are Pato Award fans. Went back to the airport, got on the plane, saw the other race car that they have there. There's two in the airport, and it was so cute to see because there was a bunch of Swifties coming in for night 2 and night 3, and then there was a bunch also leaving to go home. We traded friendship bracelets in the airport. Also, if you flew into Indy on the 2nd and you saw in the lobby like a bunch of friendship bracelets on a key ring left behind, that was me. I had at least 60 left, so I left about 45 of them there for you guys. Flew from Indianapolis back to Atlanta and had a layover in Atlanta where I actually did my schoolwork that I needed to finish because, you know, a girl is still a college junior. And then from Atlanta we flew home where I watched Harry Potter 3 and 4 on the airplane again. Absolutely, I did do that. And I gave Scar one of her treats I got her, obviously because her name's Scarlett, so she had to get the album read. So we're back in Texas. We're gonna do a little merch and souvenir haul, okay? Starting with this sweatshirt I got that says Atlanta. So I traveled to Boston earlier this year and I picked up a sweater in the airport that said Boston on it. It was 20 bucks. I was like, cute little keepsake. Tell me why I didn't know that these are in every single airport. So I've now made it my mission to collect every single one. So during our layover in Atlanta, I picked up the Atlanta one and then it says Georgia on the side. I'm just gonna start collecting these. So in Indianapolis, you saw the little clip where it says Swift City when you walk in. Everyone who comes in and out has to go through that, and there was only one store that had the Indianapolis one, and I thought, okay, there has to be another one in the other stores because they have like those souvenir stores, whatever. There wasn't. So realistically, I would have had to leave where I checked in by my gate, gone back out to the general area, and then gone through TSA again, and we had just made it to the airport. Boarding was starting in 30 minutes, so I didn't want to try it, but thinking back on it now, I probably could have made it through, just had like my mom hold all my stuff, just gone back through with my phone and my ID, and I could have grabbed it, but oh well. So we grabbed these. This says Indianapolis, and it's pink, and then I think it says Indiana on the sleeve. These were 2 for $35, so I got pink, my mom got blue, and that's like our little keepsake. At the Speedway where we went. Now we got a couple other items, like in Atlanta I picked up this postcard because I collect postcards. At the Speedway I picked up this memorial picture postcard. I usually try to fill them out and then send them to myself, but I had no time to do that because I like to see the stamps you get. So this is my stuff. We brought my brother back some stuff, and then we also got like magnets and stuff. So the Indy 500 milk magnet, because when you win they pay you $10,000 to drink milk live, kind of like in the Super Bowl when you say where are you going and you say I'm going to Disney World, and then they give you free Disney World tickets. I got this hat. I'm a big baseball cap girly. I collect them. I have a wall of like 10 right there. So I got this hat and it came in a bundle for $25 with a shirt. I didn't know what the shirt was. It's just this basic black shirt. It has the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on it. I don't think I'll ever go back to Indiana unless there is an F1 race there. And there is this shirt that says Indianapolis 500. We also got a bottle opener, a magnet, and then there should be a little snow globe somewhere. I like to collect mugs, so I picked up this pink mug. It says Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's really cute. Of course, we have the bracelets that everyone gave us. I have a bunch more, but these are the 2 that I got in the airport. This one says Labyrinth from a girl who was actually also coming back to Texas. And then Deputation with the snake and the cowboy hat. And then the Hyatt Regency gave us a bracelet with stickers and candy that says Love Hyatt Indy and Swifa on it. We each got one. So I have Speak Now and Evermore, I think. Now to the TaylorMade. I will say, I mean, obviously the tour is ending, but if you are going, go a day before the concert start because there was no line at all. We were in and out in 20 minutes. So while we were waiting outside the stadium, we got this shirt from other Swifties. They had like a bunch. It says it was where I was there, Indianapolis Air Stop. So that's cute. We have the tote bag with the dates on the back. This is actually my mom. She wanted this. I didn't realize that you can't get the quarter zip online. I thought you could, and then I learned you couldn't. So that kind of sucks. But I did find it on eBay brand new for like maybe $10 more. I should have just bought it. But I did get the one everyone wants, the Blue Crew with the dates on the back. And then they also had Gracie's merch, which I appreciate. Oh, there's the other bracelet. And there's different stickers. Because I am a Gracie fan, and I got this pink long sleeve sweater. It says, I love you, I'm sorry. And it's like velvet, which is cute. And then the back has her picture on it. And then another hotel gave me this bracelet. So let's get into the nitty gritty. My return flight was the 2nd. I had to return that day. We tried to push to the 3rd at the very least, but there was no flights back till the 4th, so it was either the 2nd or the 4th, so we had to come back the 2nd. So really my only chance was the 1st, and I debated posting this because I had all the footage, but of course not going to the concert is different. Basically what happened is we booked the flight and hotel at the end of September because we'd been saving up. We didn't know if we'd be able to make it or not, especially with my school schedule, but we decided we could, and we've been saving, but we hadn't bought the tickets. And the thing is if you know anything about Taylor, tickets drop. There's last minute drops. As time went on, I didn't buy the tickets right away because they were at 1100 resale at that time at the end of September. I probably, looking back on it now, should have bought them that time, but if you know anything about resale, the fees are insane. So it wouldn't have been 2200, it was like 32 because there's like $800 of fees. That's a whole other story. I'm not the only one in this situation, and I want to make it so that other people can understand. I had signed up for every single code, everything. I never got a code for anything. When I went to the 1989 tour, we got tickets that day for $100 for 2, and then we were gonna go to the rep tour, and we were gonna get floor seats on eBay resell in May, and the tour was like later that year. I want to say like October-ish in Dallas, and those floor seats were $500 for both. But we at that time knew we could afford the tickets, but we wouldn't know if we'd had spending money to spend back in 2018 by the time it came around, so we decided not to go, and I really do regret that because I know I could have figured something out. With this, I knew I was gonna go, but the fees have been insane. So we knew with the Miami drop, it was so easy for people to get tickets. And then with the New Orleans drop, it was pretty easier. And then with the Indy drop, I'm sorry, but a lot of scalpers got all the tickets. So we just decided to get dressed and go down at the stadium, paid $60 for parking, but the prices weren't dropping. And I'll be so honest with you, we had set aside $4,000 for 2 tickets, and no matter how long it went on, we're like, okay, if we miss Gracie, that's fine. If we miss the lover set, that's fine. But as time kept going on and refreshing pages, the prices wouldn't drop. That it was about $2,100 a ticket plus fees, and we weren't the only ones sitting outside waiting for tickets. They just wouldn't drop. And it comes to a time where it's like, can I justify spending $4,000 or taking money out of my savings to attend a tour, you know? And it wasn't a total bust because I've never been in a city where like the whole city was really hyped. Seeing the helmets, even though I'm not into IndyCar racing, I'm into F1 racing, that was really exciting. Seeing other people in their glitter and the bracelets and all that, it was a really good experience. May not have attended a tour, but that's okay. So I wouldn't necessarily change it. I just kind of wish I bought the tickets back in September, but it is what it is. But just know, I'm putting it out there now. For the next tour, I'm gonna be at like 5 different shows, okay? I'm saving now. I'm starting now. And with the money I didn't spend on tickets, I did book my next trip for my first F1 race for next season. So that's really exciting. I didn't want to let it all be like a letdown. I will say, if you cannot justify traveling to a city, if you can't travel to a city without any tickets and have that ruin the whole trip, or if losing that money isn't something you can recoup, do not do it, okay? Do not go to a city where you don't have tickets yet and spend all this money that you know if you cannot justify, if you know you'll be let down if you can't actually attend the tour. And that is the video. Did it go exactly as I planned? No, that's okay. But as always, my socials are linked down below if you want to follow me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, I never even showed you my nails. They are all 11 albums backwards. So like when you look at them, they're the correct way, but when I look at them, they're the wrong way. But they're so cute with the little star confetti that you get when you order merch. And then we had to put the sister albums together. And as always, as a doggo picture of the day, as palette cleanser, it's going to be this picture of Scarlett. She got a new sweater for the holidays and she loves it. Love you, minute kisses, don't think stupid, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you